Y'all already know what it is. It's your man G-Wade holding it down, G-Wade Podcast. Simply Connect ATL right here at the lovely Aloft Hotel, man. Talking to all the stars and celebrities, a.k.a. the businessmen and women of Atlanta, doing what they do, man, and they doing it so well. And I'm sitting here with my man Kenneth Reddick from Brothers Brunch Foundation. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, Hey, it's a blessing every day.
Awesome, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, let's talk about this. Brothers Brunch Foundation. Now, it kind of speaks for itself. Brothers get together for brunch as a foundation. Now, let's talk about how it all plays out.
Well, let me tell you, it speaks for itself, but it's actually not a time to eat. But be fed mental health and self-care awareness.
I love it.
So we've been doing this a little over a year now. We get brothers together to just have that safe, vulnerable space to just have those conversations about mental health.
Okay.
You know, intergenerational traumas.
Yes, sir.
Addictions.
Yeah.
Things that we're just going through today, and how we are not alone, and that as brothers we can relate and we can get through these things.
Yeah.
And take better care of ourselves to be better care for our families and our communities.
Well, let me ask you this question now. How has it been? Because, you know, like you mentioned, getting men together to open up, to be vulnerable, to, you know, to shed that tear in front of other men, in front of other people. How has it been an easy task or a difficult process to get men to open up and become vulnerable?
You know, it's interesting. The men always say that, hey, I might come, but I don't know how much I'm going to talk. But the thing about it is that we always have someone that we can relate to.
Yes, sir.
And within the group of men, there's always someone that says something that gets somebody to open up. Mm-hmm. We've had younger kids, even at high school age, that have come and participated, that have said, hey, at the end, they might say, hey, I got a problem with smoking. Okay. You know, so everybody seems to open up because they feel safe, and it's all about the conversation. It's not about people getting spoken to. It's about the conversation. Absolutely. And that's why I consider it, and myself, a motivational conversationalist. Mm-hmm. And it's not a time for folks to come and just hear a presentation and give an applause.
Right. Yeah, and I know, you know, as people, but as men, you know, sometimes you just feel like you're alone in the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I'll come, but I ain't gonna say nothing. And then you sit there and you start identifying with other people who are going through exactly what you're going through, or something very similar, which now kind of helps us to, you know, open up more, become more, okay, well, maybe, you know, because, you know, I always tell people, get out your head. If you get out your head, man, you'll be fine. But if you stay inside there, you'll believe everything that you say.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But when you get out there and hear brothers like you and other men sharing their story and their testimonies, you like, I am not alone here.
And that's the thing, you know, is, you know, I'm very open about my journey.
Yes, sir.
And so this is not something that came from a clinical experience, even though I have been in the pharmaceutical industry and I've had products that help with depression, anxiety, and bipolar. Okay. But I have my own personal journey, and I'm 18 months sober myself.
Oh, congratulations,
And so,
man.
Thank you. So those are the things is that, you know, people see me being free and open.
Yes, sir.
And I'm like this everywhere I go.
All right.
You know, because the only way that people are going to believe in the process is if they believe in you. But most importantly, we have to believe in ourselves. And we as men have to do a better job of taking care of ourselves so we're not as stressed. So that's why we have different spa events, our fishing fellowship, or even like a hike and healing, where we can all get together and just connect outside of our normal comfort zone and do things that are different, because I'm very intentional with my self-care.
There you go.
And everybody needs to be, because there's too many benefits that we pay for, even insurance, and there are too many opportunities out here for us to just have that woosah moment, you know, and it's not going to the bar and hanging out with your boy, or having a drink, or smoking a cigar all the time.
Yes, sir.
Those are some ways to just ease your mind off of things, but are you truly giving yourself, your whole self, a break? And we have to do that more often, especially for our mental health.
Definitely. Now, you know, we know that it's such a stigma for men to want to, you know, share, to go to counseling, to therapy. Are you finding that the men, when they come to the, you know, the groups, are you finding that they are opening up more, that they're willing to share beyond what they even thought that they would even imagine sharing with strangers? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And let me tell you, I mean, men have started therapy. Men have started going to the chiropractor.
Okay.
Even men that weren't gonna stop drinking forever have just taken a couple of months off just to see the difference.
Just to see the difference.
Because we all need to detox in different ways.
Facts.
You know, I tell people when it comes to therapy is therapeutic.
Absolutely.
All of us have insurance for the most part.
That's right.
Therapy is included. Why not talk to someone outside of your normal circle that may or may not give you advice if you want it? Sometimes it's just time to vent. So I think that it's the approach that we take to therapy and not be like, well, maybe you need to talk to a therapist. No, we all should talk to a therapist because that's that one time a month, one time a week that you can just talk to someone and maybe even get some sound advice about a direction to go that's unopinionated. So we have to change that stigma that, and I even say I don't have a mental health illness, I have a mental health stigma just because I've been hiding behind it for so long because of the stigma. And now that I've come out about it, I understand what needs to be done for me to be better and for me to be better for my family and my community overall.
Oh yeah, good stuff, man. Now, is there age range of the young men that come through?
Yeah, I mean, I've had.
Is there a set age range, or you take it from?
It's not a set age. I'd say, honestly, I mean, we can do high school, you know, on up, but the purpose of the Brothers Brunch Foundation is to strengthen more men. Because everyone wants to jump out and mentor, but you don't have the strength as one man to mentor. And my principles are PCP, positive, consistent, and present. It's that consistency piece where we lose a lot of the young men. So if we can strengthen the men of our age to take better care of themselves so that we have more energy and don't say, I would go, but I'm just tired. Well, now that I've taken better care of myself and I've seen other men take better care of themselves, they can get out and mentor. Because they're not just stuck at home because they got just the kids' activities. I got kids, but I'm still here. And I'm still trying to get other men involved because I know what the community needs, and that's us.
And it's hard to pour from an empty vessel, man.
It is.
So men really got to go get nourished, got to get filled, got to get made whole. And that's the thing. Go out there and become the mentors that, you know, they want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of times we're not empty. We just haven't taken care of ourselves so that our cup can be healthy enough to be full.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Good stuff. Now, so if people want to find out more about you, well, you know, do you hold weekly meetings? How's that set up?
Well, right now we're in Douglasville, second Tuesday at Blue Rose Bistro. I'm working for next month. We will have a third Thursday more in the Atlanta area. Actually, the last Saturday of the month, we actually have a fishing fellowship out at Sweetwater Park.
Nice.
You can bring your rod. If you don't have a rod, still come out and just fellowship amongst brothers with just some good conversation that I'm sure, hey, any brother would get something out of.
Most definitely.
But, I mean, we're on Instagram, you know, Brothers Brunch Foundation Inc. We're on Facebook. And also, we have our new website up, www.brothersbrunchfoundation.com. And let me tell you, the first thing you see when you pop up is the men in robes from Holiday Relaxation last year.
That's what's up.
And then you see the principals, PCP.
Nice.
So yes, but we're, like I say, we just got our nonprofit status, so we're really going to start trying to ramp things up for the men in the community because, hey, if we don't, the men are going to continue to suffer in silence.
Yeah, absolutely. Last question. Now, what's the process of rounding up the men? How do you find them? How do they find? You know, I know you mentioned this, the website and the Instagram, but is this a word of mouth thing? How do they come into these groups?
Well, it is a word of mouth thing, but I do have partnerships. I have partnerships here and in Jacksonville, Florida. Some of them are medical facilities. Some of them are holistic, you know, like clinics. Some of them do, so say, for instance, like Whiteford Inc. that's here on the east side. They even have a sliding scale for all services for men, as well as women as well. But, you know, they see the work that I'm doing. And so, you know, it's seeming like I'm starting to be looked more like a support group in the community. But it's a voluntary support group. Or somebody may recommend versus somebody saying you need to go. And that's what happens sometimes. A lot of folks like myself who suffer from mental illness as well, we don't always need advice. We just need a sense of hope.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of what is given here is that sense of hope. But I'll walk up to a brother on the street, just like I do in here, and say, hey, brother, let me tell you about Brothers Brunch Foundation.
Yeah.
And the fellas are joy to hear about something that's different.
Oh, yeah.
Where they can talk about something and do something outside of what they normally do.
Right.
Because your boy is just going to tell you, don't worry about it. You tough. You all right.
Yeah.
You need somebody.
You good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But we need somebody that's going to really talk to us.
Yeah.
And I open my door. I tell people, message me on Instagram. Give me a call. Send me an email. Because the thing about it is, I needed folks, and folks are going to need me.
Yeah.
So I want to be there, and hey, we got a lot of men that's been involved. They can be there for you too.
That is what's up, man. That's some good stuff, man.
Thank you.
Brothers Brunch Foundation. You know what I'm saying? You got to get involved with this. Go to the website at brothersbrunchfoundation.com or find them on social media and all that good stuff. Connect with these guys. Man, I know there's a stigma on our heads that we walk around and say we good, we all right. But man, we really do need to get out there and open up and really share what's going on in the inside to help relieve the stress and the strains of the world, man. Because it gets rough out here sometimes, and we need brothers like this to come together and really help strengthen one another, man. So good stuff, man. Congrats on what you're doing, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share. And hey, hopefully you'll see a lot more of me. But the thing about it is, it's not about me, it's about the brothers.
Amen.
You'll never see me on stage. You'll see me in a conversation.
Okay, I like that. That's good stuff. It's your man G-Wade holding it down. G-Wade Podcast. Make sure y'all continue to come to Simply Connect ATL right here at the lovely Aloft Hotel. Y'all know what it is.